What is up, you guys, and welcome back to some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. Where we last left off, our village burned to the ground. We're not entirely sure who did it. We have some speculations. I adored the father. The father passed. The mother also died with him, and very sad. It seems like we might be the sole survivor, save for whoever made it into the castle walls, but who knows what happened to them, because there was a ton of people taking over. But with that said, we were injured, we were patched up. Let's just get into it. Looks like I'm hungry and I need sleep, so I'm wondering if I can do that anywhere. I don't know if there's a bed, something I can eat. You're in a private area. God forbid. You got food in here, though? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do have, like, food left over. I'm not even supposed to be here. Maybe someone will provide me food. I have food in my pockets. But we'll see. Villager? I thought you were Miss Bianca for a second. Can I be in here? A bed. Sit?
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
Oh.
You're that lad from Scan. What in heaven?
Sir? You can't delay, no time to lose. Oh, okay, I guess I can't go to sleep. I'm just exhausted. Is there any food, then, that I could eat? Okay, you know what? Let me just follow where it wants me to go. Talk to Sir Robard. I'm worried. I'm scared. You're Sir Robard, okay.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal?
Yes!
Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father.
Ooh, I'm dizzy.
They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes.
Yes, sir.
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No
Bojena.
doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the outer bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady.
Wow.
Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you,
yes,
my
of
lady.
course.
May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
I don't sleep with my shoes on, sir. Still need to eat. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. I can just take it? I can die of starvation. Oh no. I probably have a carrying limit too. Oh, this can't be that heavy.
please tell me what happened in Skalitz? I have
What?
kin there.
Everyone died. I'm so sorry. Can I tell her? Oh god, time limit.
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovna. Soon, Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang.
God preserve us.
I fled to the castle, but my parents were killed.
We all ran towards the castle for shelter, but they were too fast for us. They slaughtered everyone they caught and torched their houses. I barely escaped, and they murdered my parents.
God bless you, boy. I'm terribly sorry for your loss.
Man. Okay, let me try to eat something real quick. I can probably eat the duck, right? Okay. Somehow that... Did that put down my speech and charisma? Kinda weird. I'm still awfully tired as well. I think I had the right idea going into that bed. Hold on, don't pass out yet. We're almost at the bed. Hold on. Oh, I'm in a private area. Oh! Which bed was it? I don't know where it's supposed to be. I'm panicking. In the courtyard lodge. Sleep there until morning. I'm trying to see where that is. I don't know if I'm going the right way. It seems like it's getting farther away. Oh no. I'm about to pass out on the floor because I don't know where I'm going. Not here, I guess. Which lodge? Which courtyard lodge? I thought I had the right idea. In here, right? Okay. Let's go. Hurry. I'm scared. I hate managing daily tasks. I can barely do it in reality. How long do I want to sleep? Oh my god, too many options. 2 hours. Energy. Oh, it's showing how my nourishment's gonna decline as well? Let's just, I guess we can do all the way to 7, right? I still have food in my pocket, so I can eat afterwards.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Poor Henry.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
That's nice of her. I need to sleep, though. I just can't talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Oh god, time limit. Met some old friends and went to teach Dutch a lesson.
I met my friends right next to the Skalitz Ale House. When we heard Deutsch praising Sigismund, our blood boiled. My mates decided to teach that fool to mind his tongue. So, thanks to us, Deutsch had to scrape horse shit off his newly whitewashed house.
How foul.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
Me and Father talked about life.
Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only he'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. I saw Deutsch trying to defend himself. The man who'd mocked King Wenceslas as a drunkard and praised Sigismund now stood facing his soldiers with nothing but a pitchfork, trying to protect his wife and son. It was hopeless. He slaughtered them all.
That's so sad.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I no longer heard any sounds of battle coming from the castle, so Sigismund's army must have regrouped and started preparing for siege.
No doubt you're right.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her.
I helped her? No, I don't want to lie about that. That's messed up.
I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to. Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
Oh.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
That was really sweet. Henry, you're so sweet. When you're not being a weirdo and staring a little too long. That was a nice heart-to-heart for them. I like that a lot.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Oh. Poor Henry. As I was going to say, he seems to be handling it pretty well, but obviously he's not. You learned Women in the Middle Ages. Let's do a little bit of reading. I did say we were going to go back and forth on that. Women in the Middle Ages. In the medieval, purely patriarchal society, the man was the head of the family, with the roles of women determined by their relationship to him: daughter, sister, wife, mother, or widow. Girls had a short childhood, according to municipal documents, reaching the age of majority between 12 and 15 years old. Boys, in terms of territorial law, became grown-ups at 15. Men spent most of their time with their craft trading or swordsmanship, depending on their station in life, while women attended to housework and family. Only a widow could obtain permission to conduct trade or a craft activity, with the help of journeymen, of course. Village women did not leave their homes very much or wander the vicinity needlessly. Some rules about venturing out were dictated by social class, while townswomen and noblewomen could venture beyond the home only when accompanied by their spouse or servants. The wives of artisans, merchants, and peasants could walk about unaccompanied. The domestic activities of well-to-do women included embroidery, cleaning, childcare, shopping, and playing musical instruments. Village women spent their time working in the fields or pastures, beekeeping, weaving, spinning, preparing food, knitting, and sewing. During the High Middle Ages, the ideal of beauty was a thin, pale woman with long blonde hair, small rounded breasts, relatively narrow hips, and a narrow waist. The most important thing was, of course, health and fertility. A woman in the Middle Ages would, from the beginning of maturity, be pregnant virtually every year. It was not unusual for one to be a mother 3 or 4 times over by the age of 20. Births were complicated and aftercare inadequate, so the risk of death in childbirth was great. Girls were afforded less attention than boys, but when it came to honor, the contrary applied. Old maids, seduced daughters, and unmarried mothers brought the family shame. While boys inherited the livelihood, the parents of girls had to accumulate a dowry with which to compensate the bridegroom. Tragic, tragic, tragic. I think I read Faith and Devotion, Money, Names and Surnames, Schools. Sir Saint Wenceslas crown? Let's read that. A little random one. After the coronation of Charles IV as King of Bohemia, a new and singular ceremonial jewel was fashioned, the crown of Saint Wenceslas. It was made from the old Premslid crown, and the monarch himself dedicated it to Saint Wenceslas. No Czech king was ever allowed to wear it, but could borrow it for his coronation for a fee. The crown is of pure gold with gemstones and pearls, kept in a strong room with 7 locks above the chapel of St. Wenceslas in Prague Cathedral. The keys are held by the leaders of the Czech state, the president, the prime minister, the archbishop of Prague, etc. There is a legend that if the crown is worn on the head of anyone other than the rightful Czech king, the wearer will soon die. It is reported that during World War II, the Nazi Reichsprotector for Bohemia and Moravia, Reinhard Heydrich, put it on and died shortly after at the hands of assassins. The story is probably apocryphal, but certainly interesting. That's cool. Take the torch from the table. Oh, right, we're doing something urgent here. Where's the torch? Pick that up. You might need a light at night. Use your torch by holding 1. Even better, use Nighthawk potion. I don't know what Nighthawk is. In the inventory tab, you'll see all your equipment with detailed descriptions. Here you can also change your character's outfit. Oh, right, I still have that sword. Is it on my person right now? Yeah, it is. There it is. Well, I need to light the torch, don't I? Can I use this little light? Oh, I held one and now it lit up. There we go. Where am I meant to go? The rain sound is really nice. And just the look of the rain hitting the ground. Ooh! Ain't that pretty? Oh, hello. Where's Robard? Can I talk to them?
Good day to you.
What's happening? Have you heard anything?
No. It could be Sigismund's army, or his scouts, or maybe Scarlet's folk who survived the pillaging. I wouldn't expect nothing good. Take care now.
You think we can drive back Sigismund's forces?
I reckon not. There's too few of us, and anyway, we ain't prepared for a siege. And if he's really got such a big army, we might not even hold out against the first offensive.
I feel quite hungry.
You feel hungry? Oh, goodness. Not now, Henry. Just eat that.
What?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Good luck to you.
Man, I'm just a peasant. I've been shot in the leg. You need me for this?
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Okay.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Rattay. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
Hi.
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will, and good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Well, looks like we're gonna have to sneak out. We can't just leave our parents. Henry, too forward, too honest.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice, or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Mother of God!
There's some big dips in audio over there, wow.
Henry, I need to have a word with you.
Oh, okay.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. May the Lord watch over you.
May the Lord watch over you. I still need to eat something. I'll eat a little more. Keep watch on the battlements. I can't even see over here. Do we have a map objective? Baker. Huh. I think all this rain is dropping my frames just a little bit, so sorry about that. But it's so pretty.
Jesus Christ be praised.
What do you think about the flight of the Skalitz folk?
I'd say Sir Rodzik is a fine lord. He made the most of the situation and saved his subjects. You don't see that very often.
He was lucky that big storm came.
But that's just it. Something happens by chance and you turn it to your advantage. There's not many capable of thinking so fast.
All right. For a second I thought maybe he was in on something.
Good luck to you.
Maybe I'm just paranoid. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
Who are you?
I'm in a private area. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Hey, you're not allowed to walk around here with a...
Objective completed. Wait until morning? Surely this isn't all we're doing. Hi.
God be with you.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to flee the siege?
Thank the Lord. I thought it was Sigismund descending on us.
It seems everyone thought that.
Well, we were all expecting the worst. And the truth is, I'm still worried what will happen when Sigismund comes here. And come he will, of that I'm sure. I just hope we'll be as fortunate when we're face to face with that fucker. By the way, Henry, my condolences.
Thank you.
Thank you. I could use a hug, actually. Okay, I guess they just want me to go to bed. I was thinking like, oh, they don't want me to leave? I'm gonna sneak out while it's raining. I guess we can just go to bed.
Hey.
Hey. You said till morning, right? Let's just do that then. Oh no, I didn't mean to confirm. Oops. Get up. Go to the battlements of the Outer Bailey. Still raining. Good lord.
What are you playing at with that weapon?
I'm just following him.
Sweet Jesus. We're gonna end up like scallops.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmud.
Oh, that's the guy.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallops and killed my parents. Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratsig Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Whew. That was tense. Oh, I like this a lot. Uh-oh. Okay, they're leaving. Jesus.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Thank God. Yeah, it's on sight for that guy. First chance we get. I see you. Whew. I am loving this story so far. Oh my gosh. Objective started. Buried
I'll have to
your
get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
bury your loved ones in the Scalets. Absolutely. Okay, so we are gonna get out of here. I am loving this story so much because I've been playing like a lot of I want to say like high fantasy, but more fantastical medieval setting types of worlds. That like being in something like this, it really takes me back to like the comfort zone of like Game of Thrones and stuff like that, where it's more about the political stuff that's happening and trying to survive around that. And I just think that's so fun. And it used to be like my bread and butter of fiction, and getting into something like this where just tensions are high and there's armies and politics are at play, and watching that whole back and forth with that guy. Oh my God. I eat this stuff up. And I love the fact that I'm just this bystander peasant, nobody important, having to work my way around everything that's happening around me. Can I eat?
You know, nothing ever good enough.
Perfect. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. What are my objectives right here? Talk to Sir Robard. Bury your loved ones in Scalets. Talk to Sir Robard. Get a horse is optional. Okay. I could probably also walk there, but it was pretty far.
You can't draw your weapon here.
How do I put it away? How do I put my weapon away? Press 1. Got it.
Good health to you.
What do you know about the Cumans?
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
What is Sigismund after?
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
He was afraid of Kuttenberg's insurgent lords to feed his troops from their granaries for the loot. Is a strategic position? I don't know. To feed his troops?
Because it's a fertile place with full granaries that could feed Sigismund's troops?
That's not it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Gotcha. Why did Sigismund raid Skalitz?
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
I have to get to Skalitz.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
See, I want to do these intimidation options, but they always just seem so out of pocket and rude. If you're in my shoes, you'd do the same. Yeah, if you're in my shoes, you'd probably do the same, right?
Sir Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Looks like we're sneaking out. And let's see. Get out of the castle, bury your loved ones in Skalitz. Threat of attack is gone and I have to get back to Skalitz. It's my duty to bury my parents, only how can I do it? My lord forbids me leave Talmberg.
Everything points to it, can't you see?
Let's see.
Plague, freezing winter.
Surely I can't just walk right out the front gate.
God be with you.
That business with Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Now we need to drive him and his war whores out of Bohemia for good.
Goodness.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin.
I want some armor.
For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks
Dang.
like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
He gave permission.
Not any longer. I've vital information for Sir Radzig from Sir Divish's spies. The fate of the Skalitz people depends on it. Sir Robard ordered me to leave immediately, so let me out quickly.
A likely story.
Damn it.
Better clear off before I lose my temper.
Oh my god, my reputation is so bad.
Never mind.
Farewell.
Okay, so maybe I can manage to persuade him to get out of here. I don't know. I'll have a look
I'll be
around
with you.
first.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
God be with you.
I'm actually, this is a little off topic, but I'm really happy I'm playing a game that has a day and night cycle. Like being able to like see the morning and then like the night and being able to walk around at all times. I really like that, because with Baldur's Gate, the only time it's ever night is when you go to camp and end the day, and you can't really walk around at night. And the same for Dragon Age, which I'm playing. Arkham Origins is like a fixed timeline. You can't really, it's pretty linear. So having this, like being able to like walk around in like a crisp early morning, oh my god, so nice. Walking around in the dark in the rain with a torch, so fun. I'm very easily amused, in case you couldn't tell. Perhaps I could sell something. How much money do I have? I have such a bad reputation, I do. Of $8.8. A treasure map. When did I get that? I don't even think I have anything worth trading at all. Maybe I can sneak out, loot some things, and come back here. I would like to, I don't know. I guess I can't really do anything right now. What's going on in here? I'm trespassing. I'm so sorry. What's this? Combat arena. Can I practice combat? That would be so great. I guess not. Alright, well, let me figure out what I need to do then. Anything this way?
My respects to you.
Sir Divish certainly put Sigismund in his place.
You're right there. That's Sir Divish for you. May God grant him long life.
What do you think about the Skalitz folk managing to slip away like that?
I can't imagine how they did it. The more I think about it, they was either blessed, or Sigismund's mercenary army ain't up to much. When you're on campaign, you keep watch no matter how much it's pissing down. If any of us make such a cock-up, Sir Robard would flay the skin off our backs.
You only say that because you never saw them attack.
Aye. Well, it's a shame your folks couldn't be saved.
Is Sir Robard really that tough?
Tough? Aye. But he's fair. He's a veteran of many a campaign, so he knows warcraft.
I believe it.
Yeah, everyone here seems pretty cool. So trader here somewhere.
Can you tell me where I can buy or sell something?
Go to the cook. She'll sell you something to eat.
What if I want something else?
Best ask Votiver, the pond keeper. But I don't know if he made it inside the castle before they closed the gate.
He was there.
God be with you.
I don't even know if I need to buy any food yet, because there was free food up there. And I'm also very broke. This is my horse. Inspect. Divish's horse. Can't take that one. Robard's horse. Can't take that one. Okay.
Good morning.
That was a close thing this morning, eh?
If you knew Sir Divish like I do, you wouldn't be so concerned. Being imprisoned might have injured his health, but there's no one can rival him for cleverness and cunning.
Really?
It's not for nothing he was made the King's Burgrave in Prague a few years back. Folk still talk of how he settled the dispute between Father Peck and Sir Pshibik.
If I needed some food, who should I ask?
Who do you think, young man? Me, of course. And if you want something extra, I could help you out with that too.
Let's see.
I'd like to buy something from you.
Of course, lad.
I got a new level. I leveled up. Okay, so that is $1.1 for a pretzel. Pretzel's worth more than a pancake. Interesting. Bread roll. What is this hashtag? Quantity. Health. Okay, price, weight, condition. Okay, so none of this gives me health, I guess. That's why it's empty. Right? I don't know if I should be buying anything right now. Okay, well, let's check the journal again. Optional, get a horse, get out of the castle. Wait, what did it say? Talk to Sir Robard about how to get out of the castle, but my plea fell on deaf ears. I don't even know if there's any way to, like, particularly sneak, right? I could try to get on my horse right now. But then they'd be like, where are you going, right? Oh, God. Yeah, back up. I don't know how subtle we can really be about this.
Stay away from me. Well, if you can't ride a horse, you moron.
Sorry. Apparently I'm not good at driving cars in games, and now I'm not good at driving horses in games. You don't need to call me out like that. It's actually a little rude. Let me out. Okay, maybe if I really just keep trying all my options with this guy.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a...
Okay. I'm willing to pay.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't.
It worked.
You'll have to persuade Sir Robert.
Sorry, I hit the mic.
Or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you?
New clothes.
If a Townburg soldier turns up, all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right. I'll have a look around for something.
Get Townburg armor from the guardhouse above the gate. Awesome. Okay. I was worried that if I kept pushing him, then he would, I don't know, whip my ass. Man, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Man. I wish we had nice mornings where I lived. Ooh, is it in here? Is this probably counts as trespassing, doesn't it? Close the door. Ooh, I need to buy a lockpick. Let's go do that. I know where to get that. I think he was right over here, the lockpick guy.
Can we trade?
If you've got...
I do, I think, for one lockpick. $14! Oh gosh. Okay, well. What is this thing? Within 1 minute, we'll add 30 health and dispel hangover effects. Oh no, that's pretty important, isn't it? You can have these arrows. And I don't know what else you can have. Let's see, save your schnapps. I guess I could sell those, but those are good for saving my game, aren't they? It's a bit of a shame to have to sell that. If I sell 2...
Can we do something about the price?
Aye.
Oh, I didn't mean to haggle. Oh, no. Haggling works both ways, whether you want to buy cheap or sell dear. You select the amount you want to pay or get W and S and confirm with E. The trader will then respond to your offer. The answer is refusal. He or she will make a counter offer. What on earth? I did not mean to click that. You'll select the amount you want to pay or get W and S to confirm and confirm with E. Can I cancel? I didn't mean to do this. Oh god, why is my reputation lost for that?
Can we trade?
If you've got the call, I'll be with you.
I do. I was just trying to sell what I had. Goodness. Okay. Let's try to sell this again. Accept. Sell 2 of these.
Can we trade?
If you've got... May the Lord watch over you.
And now I have... What do I have? Okay, that got me some money. So let's buy our lockpick now. Maybe we can buy 2. We did it! Woo! Alright, now we can go. Look at the view. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, let's go. We were going... It was up here, wasn't it? Move, 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 move. Move, move, move. Oh, no, there's a dude here now. What is this? In order to pick locks, you must have at least 1 lockpick in your inventory, though it's better to have 1 or 2 spares. Since they get worn with use and in the worst case can break, you start the actual lockpicking process by holding E on the lock. You'll then see a diagram of the lock mechanisms in which you have to find the right spot to insert the lockpick. Then you have to use the lockpick D to turn the whole lock... Oh my god. Why are you doing this to me? At the same time, you have to coordinate the movement of the lockpick with the rotation of the mechanisms because the rotation shifts the position of the sweet spot. How close you are to the sweet spot is indicated by the size of the cursor, and it turns gold when you find it. If you try to turn the mechanism without having the lockpick in the correct position, the mechanism will stick, which will damage the lockpick or even break it. Any damage will produce a noise which will draw unwanted attention. It's too intuitive. I hate it. Stop. I'm so scared. And you have to use the lockpick D to turn the whole lock mechanism. A and D, or E and D. It's really sensitive too. I don't know how I did that. Let's take it all. Let's take it all. Let's go. I think we go this way. Alright, hope it doesn't matter where we put this on. Slip into my armor. What is that? Why is it red? Okay, okay, we look kind of good. Okay, so I think I have everything on that I should have on, right? Right, I could probably sell my shirt as well. But, I think we'll just leave it at this. Guard?
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone... Good luck to you.
Of course. What a good guy. Oh, close. I keep confusing what I need to click to get on the horse. X is just so random to me. All right, mini-map, show me where I need to be. I'm right here. We need to be... I guess we're going out that way. Discovered a shrine. Oh no, okay, I'm going the wrong way. Oops. Turn back around.
Yeah.
I think it's this way, right? Yes. There we go. Don't want to get too ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So, those of you that don't know, I have absolutely no sense of direction. So, I will be constantly opening and closing the map as much as possible to make sure I'm going in what I hope is the right direction. Because I never know where I really am. And I think I need to turn back around already, because I don't think this is the right area. Or, I think it's showing it on the mini-map now where I need to be. It took pity on me, thank God. Alright, let's go. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh god, we're going too fast. Hold on. This way, maybe? Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Right. This way, I guess? Or are we going that way? No, I think it's this way. Sorry, horse. I'm putting you through it. Okay, now I think we're on the right path. Whew.
Yeah. Yeah.
So nice. They really put a lot of thought into the foliage and the scenery. Very much appreciate that. Alright, still going the right way? Looks like it.
Yeah.
It's really hard to keep holding shift like this. Oh, thank God.
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own. Looks like they've already gone.
Let's go, Henry. All our people, all our friends. Okay, let's do this. I guess we can loot while we're here. Is this condition? We might as well loot, right? Like, there are people, at the least. Better someone else doing it.
What's that? Hey, who's...
Armed combat. Slash. Strong, slower strike with weapon. Stab. Faster, weaker weapon strike. Lock on opponent. Switch to next opponent. Okay. You can attack from a grayed out direction. Okay, I think I got it.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Dear God.
Are you dead? I don't know what these little symbols on the end here mean. Sorry. I guess I'll take that too. Feels really bad looting the bodies of the people I knew. Let me look. What does the condition mean? Oh, it's like it's not fresh? What does the clothes mean then? Oh wait, my food can go bad? Hold on, I don't like that. What's this? Condition 20%. Oh, so it's like damaged, bad clothes. Red scarf. I guess, is that showing it's a dirty? The little brown mark? Okay, I'm trying to put it together. So this thing is... I might as well eat it because it's going bad, right? I've almost reached my carrying limit too. I'll just leave that on her. It's so gorgeous out here too. It's a shame the reason we're here. Are the sheep okay? Am I going the right way? I'm just taking in the scenery. It's actually really beautiful. Alright, here we are. I haven't been saving manually very much. I don't know how important that is. Anyone over here? Are those people? Can't really tell.
Hey,
oh.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. You'll get what's for.
Ugh, God. Oh gosh, they whooped me. I didn't know they'd have shields. Come on now. Okay, let's try that again. Jeez. Okay, so trial and error. Maybe I should be a little more cautious when I run up in places. So, look at my stats. Main level is 3. What is this? Perk points. Current level. Okay, I'm level 3. This is my experience bar, I guess. Okay, these are these perks? Carrying dead or unconscious bodies won't cost you any stamina, and they will burden you only half as much. Stronghold, what's this? Blocking opponent's strikes with your shields will cost you 30% less stamina. Sounds useful. Gives you a 40% higher chance of overpowering your target in a cinch. Can carry 15 pounds more. Like that. What is this? Okay, I think maybe I'll learn maybe this. Do you really want to learn this perk? I don't know. Don't say it like that. First aid. Agility. Okay, I guess I can only put my perk in strength. Final offer. What is this? When a trader loses patience with you during haggling, you get one more chance to make another offer. That's funny. Charisma. Okay, I guess I only have one perk that I can put into strength, so I guess I'll learn that. Okay. Combat. Increase the time you hold a perfect block. Total fighting skill with weapons or unarmed. The more skillful a warrior you are, the faster your attacks are and harder it is for your opponent to defend against them. Oh. I'd love to learn me more of that. Sword, blunt strike. Oh god, we got some combos going on here. Please spare me. Instead of a started strike from the right, strike unexpectedly at the opponent's face. Turn your weapon around his and strike him quickly with the blunt end. Okay. So these are like all perks that we can get with level ups, I guess? Still figuring it out. So main level, I can use bandages. You last 30% longer without food, but as soon as you get hungry, the effects will be 20% worse. I don't want that. When dirty, you have 50% chance more charisma when talking to... When dirty, I have 50% more chance when talking to women? What? Your stamina will regenerate 20% faster at night, but 10% slower in the day. It increases the sight distance of fast travel, so you notice events on the way sooner. Your chances of evading are also increased by 10%. You grew up in an impoverished condition, so comfort of beds is inverted for you. The worse the bed, the better you sleep, and vice versa. Huh. Can I maybe save up these points and use them for another time? Because I don't really know if I want to do all this. But let's just go right into the town. And I don't know, maybe I'll save before I do all that other stuff. Because the walk back here was a little tedious, not gonna lie. So let's see, we can save the game. Game saved. Okay. If you need another flask of Savior Schnapps, you can buy it from a trader or at a tavern, better again, an apothecary. On the other hand, you can just brew it yourself in an alchemy lab. Alcohol begins to act gradually, giving you bonuses on speech, vitality, charisma, and strength, although if you overindulge, the effects can be less than pleasant. Okay. Oh god.
Who's there?
Can he see me? He can definitely see me. Golly, can you turn around? I can't go through this door, really? How close am I?
Took my dagger. A fucking nested here ready to sharpen. Own up, you fucking bastard. You've forgotten where you put it again. Fuck off. It was here just a moment ago. How many times is that now? I lost count after 4. That was you, right? The last time it was the gloves, wasn't it? Forgot you traded them for the fur. And you went stomping around saying we stole it. You, what are you?
Oh, they saw me. No, dude, come on.
Come here.
Oh my god! Can I get a break, please?
Really? Gone, we get
Hold on, hold on. I don't even know where I'm going. Jesus. Alright, let's try... I don't know. Maybe I go around? I don't think I see anyone. I think I heard a dog and a person hanging over there. It's so messed up.
Well, I never.
Oh, brother.
Oh. Enough! I yield! You hear? I surrender!
Okay. Oh. Sir? I didn't hit you. I was just gonna talk to you. Why did he fall over like that? I didn't even hit him. He's probably fine. Slash defense. You've got a noble shoes on you. Interesting. Okay. I didn't mean to kill you. I didn't even kill you. I don't know what that was about. This is all food. I don't know how much I need this.
Hey! No! Leave me be! Don't kill me.
Wasn't someone just there?
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
I don't know, but I really need these bandages, so I'm so sorry. Those pretzels are like $14, so... You know? Saw that guy over there.
Hey, who's there? What's that?
Okay, you know what?
Well, I never.
Still want to fight? Oh. I was gonna try to spare him, but we just kept swinging. Oops. I didn't mean to take that one. I'm overloaded. Oh dear. Okay. I have some space now. In fact, let me save again.
Bailiff. He didn't run like me. A guy with a sword in his hand.
Hmm. Okay, we're getting near where we need to be.
You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon him.
Henry. That's so sad. Okay. Let's just keep going forward. Aww.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him.
He probably wouldn't want that for him.
But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you.
Because his dad was so keen on not having him become a fighter.
I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
find a spade? Let me see. What is a spade? I have to find a spade. Find a spade. Oh, so like a shovel. Okay. Yeah, that shouldn't be too difficult. I should go see how Kunesh is doing. I hear that dog. But yeah, he seems like he's really dead set on revenge, and I don't blame him, but it's definitely not what he wanted, or not what his father wanted for him at all.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Bishak, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
He's probably protecting his owner, right? Yeah.
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
I mean, I was looting bodies too, in fairness. I can't really grill him for that. I'm burying my parents.
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
What happened to Teresa?
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the Cumans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How do you get away?
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
Can I have that spade?
Would you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you?
Really?
I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade.
Really?
For that. How did you come by it anyway?
I'll stick it up your ass is kind of funny. It's for Sir Radzig, idiot.
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that goes. And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take them to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground.
I guess we're asking, have I disturbed your looting?
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well.
Oh, brother.
Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
So that's the way of it? Not without a sword, huh? Well, this isn't the end, fucker!
What? The way he's running off. Did he take the shovel?
Easy there, boy. You know me. Your good master won't be needing this anymore.
Hi, puppy. Did he actually just run away with the shovel? Oh no, here it is. Goodness. Okay, so it was... Oh, I'm overloaded. Goodness gracious. Can I just eat these things a little bit real quick? There we go. Dig a grave under the linden tree and bury your parents.
No. Why? Not you. It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find the bastards that did this to you.
No, not Bianca. Bianca's ring. The ring I gave to Bianca? What? Oh no.
Keepsake to remember you by, my dearest.
Oh, so they were actually like a thing. We should probably bury her too then. Can't sprint while overloaded. Ugh, gosh. Fine, just drop the bread, I guess. There. Man. This is... I cannot imagine. Henry's actually handling this pretty well, because I know most people would be crying and throwing up, cursing the universe. It's our home.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it here.
Yeah, it's better than nothing, I guess. Puppy. Really beautiful music.
So... let's get to it.
Yep.
Damn it all. How am I gonna do this?
Do you need some help?
Uh-oh. Oh, you bastard.
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Oh my gosh.
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek? Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
Seriously?
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
Oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm in it, I'm in it. I'm gonna beat my ass.
I'm over here.
Oh my gosh. Dog, help me. Attack.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
Oh, is that Teresa?
The games are over.
Turn! Disperse this rebel!
Thank God. Oh, they took my sword. Oh, is that the prologue? Are we getting intro credits right now? Oh my God. I'm gonna tear up. That was so cool. Oh, don't show me that. Matthew Wolfe, Henry's father, his voice actor sounds really familiar. Oh, there's a dog following us. Quest completed. Homecoming. I think that concluded the prologue. I think we're actually in the game now. Quest started. Awakening. Can I move? Oh god, we're dreaming. Save your parents. Objective. No, I can't do this. Henry's already gone through so much, dude. Ugh, this sucks.
Beszarás. És pont mikor kedvem lenne valakiből kiverni a lelket. A teremtés.
Oh, I hate this.
Do you need some help?
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Yeah?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Aw, thank you so much.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
A few delirious days later.
You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
What were you doing in Skalitz?
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
How did you find me?
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
They're looking for me.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
So Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
Whew. And even later.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
Dang. My family's dead. Hold on. Been lying around long enough. Where am I?
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
Dang, I'm in
I've
debt.
been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
Quest started the good thief. I kind of owe you my life.
I owe you both my life. And I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
And I'm so glad that he has someone he can kind of trauma bond with.
Young fellow.
Hello. Alright, well, before I go and talk to anyone, I'm going to leave that episode right there and have some lunch. Thank you so much for watching. This game goes a lot deeper than I thought it would, in a way. I don't know. Man, just seeing, Henry really suffer through the loss of his parents and, that survivor's guilt he's clearly carrying, it's good. It's good narrative, good writing. Anyways, can't wait to see what happens next. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.